Alright guys, so I hope you're enjoying your snow day. I've got 12 clips that I want to look at here. Um, I'm not going to talk about every single thing from the game. We'll kind of cover that a little bit more tomorrow, but these are just 12 mostly little things that I think we can learn from yesterday. First thing, away screens. We struggled in the really first quarter. They had 5 pretty easy layups, especially in the first quarter, because we were more worried about our man than we were the ball. And give them credit, 5 out pass and screen away and 4 out pass and screen away are not easy to guard, and they do a pretty good job with it. But here's one example right here. They've got 3 guys on this side of the court. Ball is over here. I think whoever, this might be Sloan, is in a good help position. But we've got 2 guys that are more worried about the action than they are about being in help. Help can't come from this corner because we stay shoot at a corner. Now that's 23 in that corner, and next time we play them, we'll make an adjustment on whoever's guarding him that they can be more ready to help. But the point is that one of these 2 guys should be here to help. We're so concerned about this action, they get to the rim. And that's just one clip of it, but I could probably take 8 or 10 clips that look exactly like that from the first half. The varsity ran this action more than the JV did, but we still saw at the JV level, and we'll see it again next time we play them, so I want to look at it. This is scissors action. They pass to a side, and in the future we'll look to mix in some single fist more, but they pass to a side. One guy cuts on one side of the big, the other guy's going to cut through. Now, as the ball goes to the side, watch to see if these guys on the weak side here are sprinting to the ball on this pass. Right now we have a guy with his back turned to the ball. Ball goes. We don't really move. He's able to cut down in front of us wide open. Watch one more time. Sprinting to the ball can take care of all this right here. If Sloan even, who's guarding the ball, if he sprints to the ball first, he's going to be in this area from the screen instead of getting caught behind this guy. I know his guy didn't score, but I'd rather have him be in this area. But that scissors action, 2 guys cutting over the middle. Now we talked about their 4 out, and Shelley did a really good job communicating when they were 4 out. But we said in 4 out, when the ball's up top, we can pressure the crap out of it because this guy's sitting in the middle, especially pressure it to try to go towards middle. When the ball's on the wing, we got to be careful because we don't have as much help down here. We need to be ball you basket. Ball goes to the wing, nice closeout, stick hand up. We should still have guys in better help. Like, there's no reason that we don't have guys. Shelley can sink more down. Eric should be down here as our basket guy opposite. Again, we're not necessarily sprinting here to the ball as we should be. But this is why when the ball goes to the side up and they're 4 out, it can be difficult because he drives, our help is late, he's able to get to the rim. So a couple things to learn. Again, sprinting to the ball from the backside and making sure we're ball you basket when we're guarding the ball, especially in that 4 out. Now, press break. We knew that this was coming. Oops. They didn't stack and tap like we thought because we're not pressuring too much. We're letting them enter the ball. But they still have a guard on each side, and they're going into 3 up. Now, when the ball is entered, this opposite guy is flashing towards the middle. A big emphasis in the future when we have a middle cutter like that will be that we want to beat that guy to the spot and take away this pass. Because, I mean, we know when we break pressure, we want to get the ball to the middle. So we can't be allowing teams to get the ball to the middle on us. That just puts us in a tough position. They catch it and they do a nice job running. All right, so we want to take away that pass. Let's look at a few offensive things. Oh, I'm sorry. One more defensive thing. Baseline out of bounds. Now, Waylon's guarding the guy out of bounds. Waylon should be protecting the weak side. He's playing him straight up. We want to protect the weak side. When we chest guys, That means there's no room between us and them. Right now, Trent is too far off. There's 2 or 3 feet in between them. That's not chesting. We want to be right up with him. The problem when we get too far off is now this screen comes. This is just like our number one. We're too far off to chest and get in between that screen. Waylon's not protecting the backside, and they're able to get an easy layup. I mean, that's on two ends. Again, we got to make sure we're guarding the weak side if we're guarding the ball, and we're chesting everything. Let's look at our play time. Now, playing against a zone for the first time can be very difficult. And I think we saw that last night after the game. I said I think we got a lot better from the first to the fourth quarter. Part of that was in the second half we hit some more shots, but we hit shots because we played against the zone better and got better and more open looks. So let's look at some of our play time in the first half here. We should only be putting the ball on the floor if we're dribbling to attack a gap. Right now there's no gap to attack. So that's just giving the defense time to rest. Now here, look, Bray catches. Look how far apart these guys are. Look how open this middle is. We should be driving this gap hard. If he's not driving the gap hard with how open the middle is, his partner could be flashing. Now, in playtime for our big, it's kind of similar to flow. Right now, Shelly can be low in the short corner in the dunker spot here. I'm fine if he wants to follow the ball occasionally. That's all right. But remember, we're trying to drive. We're trying to spread way out to drive these gaps here. So I don't want Shelly too high. If the ball's on the side and he's not driving and he's sailing like this, great. That's trying to help his teammate have an option to pass it. But I don't want him too high either, because as his partner, Bray should be flashing here in the middle with how open the middle is. But if we're posting up high, that's hard to do. So I'd rather have Shelly, instead of posting this situation, be in the short corner here to let other guys fill the middle. Same thing, I want to be down here. That's not a horrible look, because anytime Shelly has his hand up, that means we automatically have to pass it, so I get it. But even if he's able to catch this ball, this guy's collapsing, there's not a lot of room to go. Look at our spacing right here. We're supposed to be in playtime, which is corner, slot, slot, corner. This is easy for them to guard because we're so close together. Sloan thinks there's a gap, but again, our spacing makes it pretty difficult. When we flash to playtime, or flash to up, Trent's our spark. We want to flash at a time when the defense isn't looking at us, where we might have a chance at catching the ball. We catch it in the middle, have an okay shot. Chest, we need Danny to run through to overload this side. Now look, right here. Shelly's not open, we're in up. That should be an instant pop. Now I know Shelly has his hands up, like I said earlier when he was posting right here. Shelly has his hands up. That don't mean we have to pass it to him. He's not open. We should be popping, getting the ball moving, get that screening action. Again, right here. Shelly has his hands up, but there's nowhere for him to go. The defense is all sunk in here to the middle. We get a foul call. But I want us to see if this guy's not open, that's fine. Move the ball. We've got it. When we get it to a side, we need to get that guy popping. I don't think I remember one ball screen from last night. Nice job getting the last shot of the third quarter. We called an away. Now right here, when the ball's in the air, Waylon's hitting this guy. I want him to screen the wing. This is the wing guy defensively. Here's the center guy. So he needs to screen the wing guy and then go hit and post the center guy. Now Danny's the decision maker here. If he needs to wait a split second longer to let Eric get there. If Eric is wide open for shot, we'll hit him. If he's not wide open for shot, then Waylon should be sealing in the middle. And this pass here will be open to hit him in the middle. But our timing was just a little bit off. All right, I've got 2 or 3 offensive clips that are good here, so we're almost done. We're playtime. Our spacing isn't great, but the ball's moving. We're engaging but not marrying. Sonny flashes in and out of the middle. Way to come from the back, Jace. And a nice look right there. Okay, that's what playtime should look like. Playtime to up. And here, one thing that we can do a little bit of a better job of is passing ahead, whether it's the point guard letting go of the ball or the runners looking for the ball. But right here, there's no reason that we dribble the ball from here to here. We've got a guy down here in the corner. He can lift to be available. No, unless we're calling a chest. But he can lift to be available. We can pass it ahead and get it back up. If we were to pass ahead and still wanted the screen, that would be a bounce. We pass ahead, pass it up, and we get into a screen. Pretty good ball movement in playtime. We get a flash from the backside. Nothing's there. We dish it out. Back to the middle. Shelly's in a really good spot to rebound. Look at this. Shelly's already cleared the paint in case Jace misses. Our 3-point shots in the second half came primarily from getting the ball in the middle and kicking out, or from offensive rebounds. We did a really nice job getting second chance opportunities in that game, and that made a huge difference. Even the first half, when we were struggling a little more, we got some offensive rebounds, which put us in a lot better position. One more clip, one good clip here. Shot goes up, we miss, offensive rebound. Again, that was a big positive. We've been working on this with our bigs when we split. Shelly catches in the post, chins the ball. You can see he's looking middle. Now, there might have been a little step right there that the referees missed. Let's watch it in slow motion here. Let's see. Catch, chin, look middle. Okay, a little bit of a hop first, but that doesn't matter. Catches, chins, looks middle. Crab dribble to the middle. Ball is protected from the defense. Hook shot and one. That's what it looks like to put our post work into action there. So good job. Hey, overall, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow, but overall, proud of the things that we learned from that game. Proud of a lot of the things that we did. I think it takes time to learn how to play against a zone, and we just haven't seen it a lot. So it's a really good learning experience, and I am confident that as the season goes on, we'll play better and better and better against it. So nice job. I can check to see what time. I think we're after school tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow 3 to 5 in OJ. We'll have to get after it because Fremont will be ready to roll on Friday. Fremont's a good team. We'll talk about them a little bit more tomorrow.